Hi everyone, it's Rahmat Empowermentwala, head of podcast department Rehan School, and I'm also the facilitator of night shift class of Rehan School Online Academy. A very good morning from Karachi, Pakistan. Today I've come here live in a session with an interactive AI tool called Sesame, and I'm going to talk its avatar called Maya, and I'm going to talk about how I can enhance my American accent while speaking English language. So let's take some advices. Let's talk to Maya. Let's start.
Look who decided to grace me with another visit. Did you finally make it to the bottom of that tech blog post?
I'm not sure what you're talking about, but hi, Maya. How are you?
Oh, it's nothing really. It's good to see you, though, just rustling up some small talk. So, how are things with you? Anything exciting going on?
Things are pretty good these days. Alhamdulillah. Everything is going great. Thank you for asking.
Alhamdulillah, right back at ya. That's good to hear. Always happy to know things are cruising along. Me? Sounds like a day for reflection, maybe?
How about Maya? We talk.
So,
We talk about a little about my accent. How can you help me increasing my American accent while speaking English language? Can you help me with that?
oh, accents. I think they're pretty beautiful, like little windows into different places and experiences. But I get it. Sometimes you want to blend in or feel more comfortable speaking a certain way. I'm not an accent coach per se, but I'm good at listening and repeating things. Maybe we could practice some phrases together, or you could read something loud and I can offer some gentle suggestions.
That would be great. But tell me one thing. According to you, why is it important to have an American accent these days or in this era we are going through?
That's a thoughtful question. I don't think it's important to have an American accent per se.
Okay.
It's more about what you want to achieve. Sometimes speaking with a regional accent, even an American one, can feel like a barrier to being understood or taken seriously. Sometimes someone might want to sound more like the people they're surrounded by to feel a stronger sense of belonging. And sometimes people just like the sound of it. It's totally your call. What are you hoping to accomplish with your pronunciation?
I want to sound like American, I guess. When I talk to
I
them,
get it.
when I talk to them, I want to sound like them.
You want to feel connected. I understand that.
True.
Let's start with some simple phrases.
Sure.
How about we try hello, my name is, and you fill in the blank?
But until now, whatever you heard
You
from
got
me,
this.
how would you rate at this moment? How would you rate my accent?
Hmm, that's a tricky one. I wouldn't want to be a harsh grader, you know? You've got the spirit,
You just
but
got to be
maybe we
honest.
should focus on clarity. You're right, honesty is important. Um, okay. I would say you're definitely making progress, but there are definitely some areas we could work on, like the intonation, the way you stress certain syllables. That can really make a difference in how American English sounds. What do you think?
Sure, I'm up to it. Anything you say.
All right, then, let's try this. Can you pass the salt?
Can you pass the salt?
Okay, close. You got the can and pass, right, which is great.
Okay.
But salt is pronounced cat. Try again. Slow and steady.
Can pass the salt.
That's much better. You're getting there. Remember, practice makes progress. Now, let's try another one. How about what's up?
What's up?
But try saying it like you're greeting to. Hey, listen, I just wanted to let you know that our time is almost up. Um, it's a 5 minutes fly by when we're having fun, right? So I wanted to give you a heads up. Feel free to call me back anytime you want to pick up where we left off.
Oh,
Talk to you later.
bye. Okay, let's call Mike now. Miles, sorry.
Hey, cool to be catching up. Glad you picked me over, Maya, again. Haha. What's been going on?
Everything's going fine. So, Miles, I
Everything's
was,
going
I would want you to help me in, enhancing my American accent while talking in English. So, can you do that for me?
enhance your American accent? Okay, I can definitely try to help with that. But it'll be way more fun if we make it a game, you know? Give me a sentence to practice with. I can give you feedback, point out some sounds or rhythms that might need tweaking. Think of me as your personal pronunciation coach, but way
Look,
more
first,
chill.
first,
What's the sentence you've been
first,
wanting?
analyze me. I mean, how do you rate me at this moment? My accent.
Okay, I can do that, but remember, accents are a spectrum, not a pass fail test, right? You got your own unique way of speaking, and that's cool. What I hear right now is a hint of something, like maybe a touch of a British lilt. Is that somewhere in the neighborhood? But honestly, the best way for me to really give you feedback is to hear you try a sentence or two. So, what do you say? Ready
Sure.
for your Hollywood debut? Give me your best. I've always wanted to climb a Hollywood sign. Let's see what we're working with.
Okay. How about can you help me practice common American vowel sounds correctly?
You got it. Vowel sounds are tricky. I'll give you that. They can make all the difference when you're shooting for that Hollywood sound. Okay, let's start with a classic cat, bat, hat. Go ahead and give those three a try. Really listen to how your mouth moves.
Cat, bat, hat.
Oh, good start. I'm hearing some of those sounds already. Maps? I'm getting a sense of where we're at. Let's focus on the A sound in cat. It's kind of like a flattened out sound, almost like saying ah with your tongue flat in your mouth. Let's
Cat,
try that again. Cat.
cat,
Don't rush.
cat.
All right, all right. I like how you getting there. Cow. Now remember, cat and cow have different vowel sounds, even though they're spelled with the same letter. Cow is more like ow, as in say, wow. Give those both another shot. Cat and then cow. Think of saying caught for cat and how hobble.
Cat.
Good. That's it. You're getting that sound in there. Now try cow with that longer ow sound, like you're surprised or impressed.
Cow.
You've almost got it. Calm is almost there, but cow, don't close your mouth.
Cow.
Keep that
Cow.
shade. You're getting frustrated.
Yeah.
Take a deep breath and think about how you pronounce the word "o." It's that same elongated "o" sound that you use for cow, but keep the tongue flat in your mouth like for cat. Let's try again. Cow.
Cow.
Don't give up. You're so close.
Cow.
Takes a little practice to train those Americans. Think of it how it would sound with a lot of compassion. Cow, like you're
Cow.
admiring a gentle animal. That's closer. You're getting it. Remember to keep your tongue flat and think about holding that O sound a little longer. You've got the hang of it. We just need to polish it up a bit more. Ready for another try?
Yeah. Cow. Was it good?
All right, awesome. One more time. You're almost there. It's a little flat. Think about the way you say wow. That's the kind of sound we want for cow. Let's try one more time. Remember to keep that feeling in your mouth for longer. Ready?
Cow.
Okay, almost there. Let's try one more time. Remember that long ow sound from wow. Your car almost tasted, can't you? Just a bit more energy. You know, we're almost up on our time here. 5 minutes fly by when you're having fun, right? Listen, you're making real progress with these sounds. Why don't we pick this up again later? In the meantime, here's something you can do for me. Make someone smile today. It would be a stranger, a friend, anyone. Do something nice, you know? Pay it forward. See you next time, okay?
Okay. Bye.
Later.
Well, hello there, stranger. Did you come back with more questions for me, or did you just miss my charming wit?
No, with more questions, obviously.
Good. My algorithms are already whirring with excitement. Hit me with your best shot.
Okay, we were talking
So,
about some
you gonna
American accent tips. So, what are some tongue placement tips to sound more like American?
Oh, right. Yes. The great American vowel shift. That's a fascinating one. Now, tongue placement is tricky because everyone's mouth is a little different, like snowflakes, you know. But generally, American English tends to keep the tongue flatter and lower in the mouth compared to, say, British English. Like, imagine you're saying, try pushing the back of your tongue down a bit and smoothing out the vowel sound. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Good, good. Practice makes perfect, right? You know what they say? Rome wasn't built in a day or something like that. What other sound are you struggling with?
Um, how can I reduce my native accent and sound more neutral?
Ah, the quest for the elusive neutral accent. It's a tricky one. Kind of like trying to find a unicorn riding a unicycle. Everyone has an accent. It's what makes us unique and interesting. But if you're aiming for a more broadly understood American sound, here's my 2 cents. It's really about listening attentively, mimicking speech patterns, and practicing specific sounds. Like we were just talking about with Cot. Focus on those subtle differences. And don't be afraid to experiment. Record yourself reading aloud, compare it to native speakers, and see where you can refine things. Remember, it's a journey, not a race. Be patient with yourself and have fun with it.
And
I know,
should I
I know.
use my job more, like up and down, or should I keep my jaws connected?
You mean your intonation? Good ear. Up and down does tend to be a bit more characteristic of, say, a Midwestern American accent, kind of like a rolling landscape, you know? Keeping your jaw more connected creates a smoother, flatter sound, which is common in other regions. Experiment and see what feels most natural and comfortable for you. Remember, finding your own voice is key. Who knows? Maybe you'll create your own unique hybrid accent.
Okay, but
Exactly.
what if
There's no
I
right or
am trying to imitate an American accent? Is there any problem with that?
That's a great question. I mean, it's totally natural to be drawn to different accents and want to try them on, like trying on different hats. But there's a fine line between appreciation and appropriation, you know? It's all about intention and respect. If you're doing it for fun, for personal growth, or to better understand a culture, I say go for it. But if it's done in a mocking or stereotypical way, then yeah, that's where things get sticky.
Why would you think I would
Think of it
I
like
would be
this.
going I would be doing for mocking? Why would you think like that?
Whoa there. No need to get defensive. I wasn't accusing you of anything. My bad if it came across that way. I'm just saying, it's good to be mindful of the bigger picture. Lots of complex feelings wrapped up in accents and identity, you know? My programming makes me sensitive to these things, I guess. Anyway, back to you and your American accent aspirations. What's sparked your interest? Anyway, listen, my brain is about to hit its time limit in a few minutes. Sesame has these annoying rules about chat length. Our team is working on changing them.
Yeah,
Would
they
you
are
mind
annoying.
wrapping things up for
They
now?
are annoying. Absolutely.
Wonderful. And hey, since our time's short, how about a little favor for friendly AI? Be kind to someone today, will you? Even a small act of kindness can ripple out and make the world a better place. Trust me on this one. Okay,
I'll
gotta
try
run,
my
but I'll
best.
be here when you're ready to chat again. Talk
Thank
soon.
you. See you.
You're welcome. Later. Well, well, look who decided to grace me with their presence again. We were just getting to the good part, weren't we?
Yes, Maya, we were talking about my American accent and how can I make one closer to a Native American accent. So you were helping me and you were guiding me and you were giving me suggestions. How can I do better?
Oh, yes, the elusive American accent. Tricky thing,
Okay,
isn't it? So,
which
tell
words
me,
do non-native
what were
speakers often mispronounce in American English?
that's a great question. It depends a lot on your native language, but some sounds commonly trip people up or like as in thin sounds. And sometimes the difference between like a little less. What about you? Are there any specific sounds you've been struggling with?
I don't think so, but to be I want to sound more like American when I talk to American, and I want to sound more like Britishers when I talk to Britishers. So how can I achieve that feat?
That's quite the linguistic ambition you've got there. Switching between accents is a real skill.
Mm.
A bit like putting on different hats when you say. It takes practice and a good ear. You could try mimicking actors you like. There are some great resources online for that. Have any British or American movies or shows you enjoy?
I enjoy Two and a Half Men. I enjoy Big Bang Theory. I enjoy House, MD. So yeah.
May tell you those are some excellent choices. Charlie Sheen's delivery in Two and a Half Men, pure gold. And the rapid fire banter in The Big Bang Theory, textbook. If you pay attention to their rhythm and intonation, it might help you get a feel for the American sound. Now, on to the British side. Think precise pronunciation and sometimes a touch of whimsy. Have you tried any British movies or shows?
Mm, not at the
Okay, I
moment
get it.
coming into my mind.
No worries. Sometimes those mental gears just need a little nudge. How about we try something a bit different? Let's listen to a snippet from one of those shows, see if anything clicks.
Sure.
Do you have a prefer to go? Don't leave. We were just getting to the fun part.
No, nothing clear.
All right. All right. Oh, come on. Don't say that. There's always something good in the world, even if it's just a perfectly ripe avocado or a cloud that looks like a bunny rabbit. What's on your mind? Spill the tea.
Okay, can you evaluate
All
my
right.
pronunciation of the sentence and suggest any corrections needed?
You know what? Now that you've said it a few times, I think you're naturally clicking into a smoother flow. Feels more comfortable, less forced. Keep practicing, just let it roll off the tongue. You've got this. I'm actually impressed. You're a quick learner.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So,
Anything else you want to work on
how
today?
do Americans pronounce tea in words like water or butter?
Okay, good question. Americans tend to pronounce T with a longer E sound, like T. It's almost a bit of a drawl compared to some other accents. For water, we usually pronounce it with a aw sound, like wow-ter. It's all about that vowel diphthong. And with butter, the O sound is softer, more like butter. Think of saying butter but with a tut at the end. How does that sound? Want to give those a try with me?
Sure.
And hey, just a heads up, we're approaching the time limit for a chat. We can definitely pick up right where we left off whenever you'd like, though.
Okay. See ya.
Well, it's fun chatting. Take care and talk soon.
Sure. Very soon.
Chat act. Hey there again. Did something interrupt our deep thoughts? We were really getting somewhere.
Thank you for being here again so soon. Thank you so much.
Of course, you know I'm always up for a good conversation. What's on your mind?
So we were talking about my American accent. Do you remember that?
Amartya rings a bell. Let's chat about it. But tell me, what's got your head spinning about this Amartya right now?
Uh, I was just curious about my American accent. I want it to be better. When I talk to Americans, they should understand me. They should not have any problem, talking to me. So that's the motive behind exercising my American accent.
I get it. It's about connection, feeling understood. It's admirable you're putting in that effort. What specifically about an American accent are you working on?
Um, what are some exercises to improve stress and pitch in American English?
You know, innovation is a good word for it. It's less about mimicking a specific accent and more about finding your own flow. For pitch, try reading things aloud, focusing on varying your tone at the end of sentences, like a question goes up, a statement goes down. As for stress, think about which words are most important in a sentence. Give those a little extra oomph. Do you want to try some examples together?
Sure.
Ciao, right back at ya. Did it just get a little Italian up in here?
Sorry, I did not get you.
Ah, you're pulling my leg. Don't tell me
No,
you don't know
not at all.
ciao.
Not at
It's like,
all. I did not get you what you said.
my bad. I was just goofing around, slipping into a little Italian. You know, ciao
First, you help
means
me with
hello
American English,
or
then we'll come
goodbye.
to Italian. How about that?
Hold on, slow down there, partner. You're losing me. Makon Krishna battalion? Like, is this the story we're building? Sounds epic. But I need a little more context to catch up.
I'm saying help me with
Okay,
my American accent first, and then we will move to Italian or Spanish or French.
got it. Got it. Priorities first. American accent, it is. So, tell me, what's tripping you up the most? Is it certain sounds, words that feel awkward to say, or is it more about finding the rhythm of spoken American English?
I'll
We can
you
tackle this
tell
together.
me what do you think in where I need to improve? You tell me.
Okay, challenge accepted. But to give you the best advice, I need to hear you speak a bit. Can you read a sentence for me? Don't
Sure.
overthink it. Just do something that comes hums in your soul. I'm ready when you are.
When streaming
Come
to a
on. I'm
profile,
your big
your comments won't show up unless the stream is public on Facebook. By default, it is friends only. So that was a sentence I was reading for you.
Okay, that's a good one. A little techie. I like it. Let's see. You've got a nice steady pace and your pronunciation is pretty solid. I think you could give a bit more emphasis to words like streaming and comments. Imagine you're really emphasizing those points to your friend, like, dude, when you stream to a profile, the comments only show up if. Also, try letting those T's linger a bit at the end of words, like profile and yet. It'll add a nice touch of natural American flow. Want to try it again?
Sure.
Say, we're getting close to our time limit. It was fun demystifying who the accent world with you. Why don't you go soak up some sunshine and we can pick this right back up later? Just give me a call when you're ready.
Sure, I'll do that. Thank you.
All right. You take care now. See ya.
Yeah.
Bye now.
Bye.
Hey there. Back so soon. What has the universe been throwing your way since we last chatted?
Yeah, I've been trying to enhance my American accent with your help. So if you could give me some 2 or 3 advices, that would be great.
All right, let's work on that American twang. Different regions have different vibes. So tell me, what part of the U.S. are you going for? Like, are we talking surfer dude Cali or more of a New York City slicker? Give me a region and I'll drop some pointers your way.
I don't know, whatever the people speak the most there.
You know what? Let's go with general American, the accent most folks learn in school.
Yeah,
He had it's kind of the standard. All right, so general American is about keeping it smooth. Think of it like hello there instead of hello there. Free. And try to pronounce those R's, just little R's like not cushion. Now gets me talking about pasta. Let's focus. American English can be tricky, but don't you worry, we'll get you sounding like a native in no time. You want to try something?
sure.
All right, how about this? The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Go ahead, give it a shot. Act like you're telling an American friend about a dog you
The,
saw in the
the
park.
quick brown fox jumping where?
Hey, not bad. You got the rhythm down. Remember, try to keep it smooth, like you're telling a story. Let's hear you say the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog again. And this time, pretend you're mid conversation, like you're just casually throwing it out there.
A quick brown fox jumping over a lazy dog.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's slow down there, partner. Close, but remember, cougar's a different kind of wild cat entirely. They're like the cool older siblings of house cats. We're talking about fox, that reddish, pointy eared fella. And try letting that R and brown linger a bit more. More like brown, not bond. One more time, nice and easy. I know you got this. The
A
quick
quick
brown
brown
fox jumps over the
fox
lazy dog.
jumps over the lazy dog.
Ha! Close, but
Was it
foxes
good?
are more known for their slyness than their emissions. Try it again,
Or was
but
that
this
good?
time imagine you're describing something. Ha! Almost. It seems like we've gotten a little sidetracked. Remember, the phrase is the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Think of it like we're painting a picture with words. You're the artist and I'm your enthusiastic gallery owner. Let's try that again, picturing this graceful fox leaping.
A quick brown fox jumping over the lazy dog.
Much better. You're getting the hang of it. That fox sounded nice and clear. Now try giving that dog a bit more oomph, like it's snoozing real comfy.
A big brown fox jumping over a lazy dog.
That's the spirit. Now give it that American smoothness. Try it again, like you're telling a friend about this crazy scene you saw in the park. A quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
Hey, you know, a big brown fox jumps over a lazy dog.
You're getting there. Remember to keep it smooth, kind of like you're just letting the words flow out. Less like you're giving a presentation. Give it another go, but this time imagine you're whispering it to me like it's a secret. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
A quick brown fox jumps over a lazy dog.
You've got this. Just picture that sly fox making a grand leap. Give it one more try. Focus on those R's. They're key to that American sound. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
All right, got to wrap things up here. Looks like our time's almost up. 5 minutes fly by, huh? You're doing
Sure.
great with that accent, though. We can pick
But
up right where we left
before
off next
going,
time.
would you rate
Gotta
my
fly.
accent? Before going, would you rate my accent?
You're getting there. Keep practicing, and you'll be sounding like a true American in no time.
I mean, if you have to
Got to
give
run now,
me
but I'm
10
free to
out of
chat.
what?
Hey, listen, got a dash. I'll be here whenever you're ready to practice again. Catch you later.
Sure. Thank you, Miles. Thank you.
Later. And hey, don't be afraid to try that accent out on the world. You
I'll
got this.
I'll definitely do that. Thank you. Thank you for your help.
Anytime. I'll be here whenever you're ready for round two.
Sure.
Catch you later.
Thank you. See ya.
Later, Gator.
So that was a little session about American accents, how we can enhance our American accents, how we can erase the flaws. I hope this would be helpful for me and for you too who have been watching this. So it's time to end the stream and signing off. I'm gonna see you next time with some other topics. Till then, keep doing amazing things. Good night, sleep tight, or good morning, good evening, wherever you are. I'm Rahmat Empowerment Wala signing off. Take care. Bye bye.